And Connor Brown returns to take on the Edmonton Oilers, his old buddies the last 2 years, helping them reach the Stanley Cup final. We're underway with the Devils pouring into the offensive zone. Lazar, the last 2+ years with the Devils, changes after his first shift. Here's McDavid, a backhander off the rush, and a save made by Jake Allen.
First goal. This is the longest to start a season that he hasn't scored a goal. He has 5 assists, so I mean, listen, he's still putting up points, but you know, drive that puck into an area, tries to test it.
Dawson Mercer up to Luke Hughes, a wrist shot, and that was blocked to the corner by Pickard. And now, for the first time, Devils getting looks. A beautiful feed in front
by Meyer. Right into Hischier, who's in the slot. The one-timer handled by Pickard, who comes out close.
You've been very complimentary of Kapanen and Podkolzin. They're moved up with Draisaitl. Is that a sign that Chris Knobloch is seeing it too and wanted to get them on the ice a bit more often this afternoon?
I think so. I just think he likes the
Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. New Jersey's only loss this year to their kryptonite, the Carolina Hurricanes. Here's McDavid, backdoor, and Draisaitl stopped by Allen.
And this is where the second period really, you get punished if you're out there for too long. Tomashek, too. Here's a great passing.
A chip in charge against first Kulak, then Emberson. Nugent Hopkins on the half wall. Smart play to just get it out. Brett Pesce will knock it down as we approach the midway point. Here's Jack Hughes, breaks it, shoots and scores. 1-0 Jersey.
Saved by Jake Allen. This is just Jack Hughes putting in overdrive. Good defensive play by Pesce. Just kind of shovels this into the neutral zone. And it's Hughes that picks this puck up in speed. Right here. Once he picks it up, he says, yep, there's a little lane, and then a perfectly placed shot off the far bar under the glove of Calvin Pickard. 1-0.
Here's Hischier down the middle. Unable to split the defense. Nugent Hopkins with some good backside support. Here's McDavid backing his way in. Ekholm jumps up, shoots, and a save made by Allen.
Opening up a bit here in the second period. Good backtracking to get back and break up the play. It's Bouchard up to McDavid, then Ekholm gets right back into the rush.
Ekholm to Roslovic, back to Ekholm through the wickets, and the Oilers must reload inside their own blue line. Turnover, a quick chance, and a save made on Hischier by Pickard.
Seeing him really buzz. Here's the little bobble now. Frederick's just trying to be poised with this puck, but as he takes a look over.
The man with the only goal this afternoon as the Devils have been outshot, but they're on top. Here's Hughes against Nurse. Little change of pace. Centering pass and a save. Pickard came out and got it with a blocker.
The ice are going to be like it. Maybe it slows down a bit, but he just lets it go, and a great chance in tight. Here's the drive by Hughes with Palat right on the doorstep once again. Good save by Calvin Pickard. He's watching, and then he just gets down, puts that pad down.
To the point for Pesce. Luke Hughes. He'll take it around Lazar. To the net. Luke Hughes. A quick shot. A save. Pickard. Rebound available for a moment taken. The Oilers no score. Luke Hughes says, don't forget about me. It's not just Jack out there. Bottled up in the neutral zone. Got it back, though. Dished off to Nugent Hopkins, who telegraphed his pass. Had it intercepted by Meyer. And now Hischier's away with that call back. Hischier, he's yanked down. Plows into Pickard.
Okay. I didn't. And here it is here. Just a pick off by Meyer. Sends in Hischier. This team is so quick to transition the puck up the ice.
Maybe not a Herculean task, but a significant one. Lazar against Hischier off the draw. Backhander score! Jesper Bratt put it over the left shoulder of Calvin Pickard. And the Devils just need 3 seconds of power play time to extend to a 2-0 lead.
He just makes short work of this one. Quick face-off. It's a winger win. It's actually Hughes that comes in, Jack Hughes from the left side, and jams this one through. This puck's a 50-50, and it pops right through to Bratt, and he makes an excellent little backhand move. Little fake, like he might take it to the net. You're going to see him when as soon as he gets this puck, he brings it from backhand to forehand, which gets Pickard to come out, and then that opens up a lane behind him on the backhand side. Boom, going to shoot? Nope.
Open. That could have been trouble going the other way. Here's Podkolzin. Draisaitl with Kapanen. Tried to put it back on Colson's stick. Taken away by Bratt. Now Jack Hughes. Wrist shot denied by Calvin Pickard. Roslovic less than 2 minutes to go. Long change. Roslovic trying to catch the Devils in it. And he risks one wide. Rebound. Nugent Hopkins. Put it down low for Connor McDavid. Curling, centering. Nugent Hopkins scores. And the Oilers are right back in this game. Back-to-back games with a goal for Nugent Hopkins, his third of the year, set up by McDavid. It's 2-1 at the Rock.
The right pad into the blocker, and Pickard reads it. Beautiful blocker save to deflect that away. Keeps it 2-0, and then go to work. Nice movement around the offensive zone. It's Connor McDavid that picks this puck up. Little chop into the middle, and he's got to thread this through a couple sticks right onto Ryan Nugent-Hopkins.
So that goal coming 2 minutes after Jesper Bratt had given the Devils some separation. Instead, it's just a 2-1 New Jersey lead. Nugent Hopkins, the only man to beat Allen today, takes a pass from Bouchard, and now McDavid behind the net. Sets up Bouchard for a one-timer off the outside of the goalpost.
Speed of Connor Brown, and he gets on this one. Excellent penalty kill. This is the blast that goes off the edge of the post.
And that played in the favor of Brendan Dillon. He was able to disrupt, and then a centering pass comes in. Lendening fell down. It's a short-handed breakaway. Connor Brown scores. The ex-Oiler scoring a short-handed goal to left New Jersey to a 3-1 lead.
And then this puck stay in the fight, and it looks like the stick is free. It's that last swipe right there that sends this puck up to Brown, and he finishes up over top.
And Nugent Hopkins had it stripped, and now Mercer's away shorthanded. Bursts in, loads, tried to center at the last moment, broken up by Bouchard. Does it again, one time. Magnificent save, Pickard, he robbed Nico, Hischier. And just like Long Island, Louis, where instead of a 3-1 lead, it was tied 2-2 heading to the third. Now, instead of potentially a tie game, you're down 2, and there's less than 8 minutes remaining. Off a turnover. Here's a chance. Score! Jack Hughes tucks it inside the left goal post, and New Jersey out to a 4-1 lead.
And you're going to see Nurse try and go for a skate here, but it's Hughes. He just keeps pressuring right there, keeps going. It's a nice little cutoff as he tries to go up the wall. Doesn't do enough of it once he gets up the wall here to get this puck out of danger. And it's Hughes who is back.
Retrieves a new stick, and it's back to a clean 6-on-5. Matthias Ekholm to Draisaitl. Dillon challenging. Nurse in front, redirected and slammed home by Nugent Hopkins. What a feed by McDavid, and the Oilers have life at 4-2.
I was just making the comment. Really have a one-time option from there. So what do? They move it over to the other side. Get the puck over to the other side, where now, once you have that puck on your stick, everybody's an option to shoot it quickly. It's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with a little jam play from Connor McDavid.
We saw Mike Sullivan kind of call off the Dogs with 1:05 to go, down 2-0. Edmonton is not that way. They will. This one, a tie-up, trickles free. Devils will have a chance to clear. It was stripped and then banked off the wall. Mercer shoots at the empty net. Bullseye. 5-2. The Devils are going to win this hockey game.
Mercer gets to it first. Here it is. This puck's up for grabs. Everybody converging. Meyer thinks he has a clean out. Bouchard has to pinch there, has to at least put up some guard. But this
in back-to-back games, a loss on Long Island Thursday, and today by a score of 5-2 against the New Jersey Devils, who've won 4 in a row. One-timer score! Curtis Lazar, in his return to the Rock, scores a goal in his first game as an Oiler. The time will be 19:58.
Seconds left on the clock on the big screen. It's Henrique that gets to the puck first and just threads it out to the slot, and it's Lazar. A little piece of it gets interrupted. Cotter gets a little tiny bit of this.
Officially 19:57 as they put 0.8 of a second on the clock. One final puck drop and the game is over. Lazar In his 12th year joining the Oilers, his 7th team from Henrique to close out the scoring.